elected officials recognize that there are times when one must step outside the comfort zones and take bold actions in order to properly represent the wishes of the people that put them in office. On August the 15th of this year, I made a passionate plea to this commission, which was based on countless requests from mine and your constituents to downsize the commission from its current 24 members to 9, or at the very least 16. However, after discussions, the redistricting and reapportionment resolution was adopted by a vote of 16-6. It was obviously clear to me that many of you had some doubt as to what the people really want as far as the actual size of this legislative body. This was immediately confirmed by your actions in a motion to create a private act allowing the question to be presented to the citizens at the polls during the 2012 election. On Sunday, August the 28th, the Elizabethton Star published the results of a survey of the citizens as to what would be their preference as to the commission size. 436 persons participated by mailing in a ballot or dropping those ballots off at the paper. These people actually signed their names and provided additional comments. Another 400 persons voted online. The results are as follows. 465 votes, or 56%, voted for a 9-member commission. 96 votes, or 11%, for a 16-member commission. And 275 votes, or 33%, for a 24-member commission. This survey suggested that there are at least 67% of the citizens that were polled which prefer a smaller county commission. Since that time, I, as well as probably most of you, have taken countless calls and had visits in my office with numerous citizens discussing the matter. My interaction with these people indicate that the actual percentage in favor of downsizing is much greater than 67%. This should remove the doubts from your mind as to the desire of the people of this county. Like the officials in Shelby and Knox County, now is the time that the members of this commission take a firm stance in support of what's in the best interest of the people and do everything possible to represent the wishes of their constituents. Time is of the essence. Thus, Mr. Chairman, at the very least, a motion would be in order to downsize the commission to at least 16 members, or if there is still doubt in the minds of this commission, a motion to have Attorney Bowers draft a resolution creating a private act which would authorize a non-binding advisory referendum for the 2012 election.
Mr. Chairman,
Ms. Blankenship.
as a representative of the 5th District, I have yet to have anyone call me or comment on downsizing the commission.
Mr. Chairman, as the 4th District Commissioner, I've received no calls.
As a 7th District Commissioner, I've had many calls on the business in Elizabethton. Even when running for election, I've not met one person yet that didn't want the committee downsized.
Mr. Chairman, the 3rd District, I did a poll, but I did the asking. I will admit that I didn't, nobody solicited me, but I did a poll of 23 people. One person said they didn't know enough about it to make a decision. One person said they wanted to keep 24. One other person, for some reason other than, and the other 21 wanted downsizing.
Thank you, Mr. Rockett. Mr. Lawrence.
As 4th District Commissioner, I have had several people requesting that the county commission be downsized. However, I'm not in favor of a charter type, but I do believe that we should reduce the numbers. I've always believed that. I'm the very commissioner that brought this to the table in the first place. I think 16 would be a very appropriate number myself, but that's yet to be decided.
But let me save us all some trouble. 2 or 3 months ago, the reapportionment committee voted to keep the commission at 24 representatives. There is no reason now to try to overturn that. And the chair will not entertain a motion to do so at this time. I think it is improper, in my opinion. Mr. Mayor, go ahead.
Mr. Chair, I have my Robert's Rules of Order with me now. And if you would, sir, turn to your section of Robert's Rules of Order that gives the chair the authority to stop a motion on the floor. I have yet to see that in all my research. So if these people feel that the motion's ordered, sir, I don't think you can stop that with all due respect.
With all due respect to you, Mr. Mayor, the commission has spoken on this. You can bring it up next year or the next in 2014. That's supposed to be, sit down, Mr. Blankenship. Sit down. I'll call you new time. Take a lot of the pressure off you, please. Thank you for saving me the trouble. Voted on and ratified, and it is put to bed. If you would like to bring it up in 2014, that is fine. You go right.
Mr. Chair.
Now that you have the chair rule, all you have to do is have one of your followers appeal the decision of the chair. But since they have left the floor, that will not be possible. Continue to report, sir.
Thank you, Mr. Chair.